Hey y'all, this Rochelle. I'm protesting the unlawful and criminal removal of my children, Faith and Hope, here in Syracuse, New York. Judge Haysack retaliated and took my kids, Faith and Hope, on June 21st, 2016. There has been discoveries of the lawyer doing unethical and criminal things that she should have done and didn't do. The judge and the county and the school district, Syracuse police officers come in. An officer come to my house trying to engage me because I called to report this crime, and I asked to speak to the chief of police, and I was refused. So what I did was I took litigation on these people, and they're going hard, and so am I. So I beseech you to look into my case here in Syracuse, New York, for my kids, Faith and Hope. Thank you, and here you go. Judge Haysack for my kids, cause I'm black. Look up my case, you'll see. Not a fact, no facts. My lawyer was corrupt. That's a fact. Listen to the transcripts. They took my kids, I didn't trip. 4 officers try to beat me quick. I had brain surgery in November. I swear they're supposed to remember. I'm God's child, where you been, love? Where you been, love? Where you been, love? Full of hate, but remember. Faith and hope at the center. My heart burns, can't quench love. Faith and hope at the center. Where you been, love? Where you been, love? Come on, y'all, pray for me. And my kids, Faith and Hope, I love you. God goes before me, the victory is ours. God, He has chose me, I'm blessed to have endured. God really loves me, through the pain I love Him more. God, He has showed me, my kids are coming home. God forgave me, allowed me to beat cancer. God, my speech, Lord, family court, I want answers. Where you been, love? You been, love? Full of hate, but remember. Faith and hope at the center. My heart burns, can't quench love. Faith and hope at the center. Where you been, love? Where you been, love? Full of hate, but remember. Faith and hope at the center. My heart burns, can't quench love. Faith and hope at the center. Where you been, love? Babies, Faith and Hope.
There are so many going through this right now, but besides the fact that there's so much information out there that parents can go to and research, there is something missing, and that is where I want to focus on in my videos on my channel, is keeping my focus on the Most High Yahuwah and sharing my experiences, what has helped me to continue to research and to grow in the truth, despite the backlash, despite, people coming and having negativity and trying to pathologize and all of that when you're seeking something other than what this world has to offer. So I will put everything in the Most High Yahuwah's hands, and I pray that you will continue to just share this information and to be able to look at who truly is in control in all areas of our lives. Because it is not ourselves, it is not the wicked, but we are in the hands of a just king. But He has instructions for His people so that He will be their provision, because He's not just going to allow people to behave in disobedience and come in and bless them. Everything He does is for a reason. He has a purpose. So yes, He will show favor on whom He wants to show favor on. He chooses to, but there is a reason for that, and it is to barak, to bless His people, to bring about His purposes. And the wicked will be judged. So I'm going to play a short video clip in which Aki Mikhail talks about how we need to not give esteem to the wicked for what they're doing, and we need to really trust in Yahuwah that it is Him who is working out His plans for our lives.
We can allow our oppressor to frame the way that we perceive Yahuwah's working. We can allow the oppressor, our enslavers, to shape our perception of what is actually taking place, you see. And that's often the case among our people. That's often the case among our people, you see. So a couple things I posted to Facebook. One of the things I posted, I don't remember the exact wording, the way I worded it, but I'm just gonna summarize it, and I echoed it a little bit earlier. It is important for us not to give Yahuwah's esteem to foolish men, to stupid men. Wicked they are, but stupid indeed is what they are. You see, so it's important for us not to give the esteem of Yahuwah to brutish, evil, stupid men. You see, we have to understand that Yahuwah is in control. In the book of Mashali, it tells us that the king makes his plans, but Yahuwah holds his heart in his hand. He moves it as he sees fit, you see. And the wicked may be planning, and the wicked may be scheming, and the wicked may be doing, and all the while they may think that they're actually doing something. But in reality, they're only doing the will of Yahuwah. They're only doing the will of Yahuwah. The other thing that we must keep in mind too is that while the wicked is doing the will of Yahuwah, you do not just excuse the evil doings of the wicked. And you say, oh, well, he's just doing Yahuwah's will, you know, as if in some kind of way to make light of what he's doing. No, you acknowledge his wickedness. You see what Yahuwah does in bringing correction to his people. Yahuwah knows what's in the heart of the wicked. So he didn't have to put wickedness in the heart of the wicked. He knows what's in the heart of the wicked, and he just turned the dogs loose on his people. Now, what the wicked don't realize is that he gets carried away in his wickedness, not realizing that he will be called to account for his wickedness. And what he will, the recompense will be great, you see. So we have to be careful not to, when we see the wicked working, number one, you know, people talk about, listen, we give man more credit than they deserve. We give the government more credit than they deserve. We give people more credit than they deserve. Yes, they're wicked. Yes, they have wicked schemes. And yes, they plan. But two, sometimes we see things happen, and everything that happens, we want to praise them as if they're so great, because that's what we're doing, family. When things happen, we look around us and we see things happening, and we say, yeah, they put this, they put this together, they put that together, they put the other together. Listen, the way things unfold, not everything that unfolds is planned by the wicked. I'll tell you what the wicked does. The wicked looks for opportunities out of every chaotic moment. So they see a moment of chaos and they look for an opportunity to seize the moment. They're not so brilliant though some people might think they are, they're not so brilliant. They're actually stupid, because if they were wise, they wouldn't do what they do. They wouldn't try to plan the wickedness they plan, you see, if they were wise. You see, so they're not as smart as people make them to be. They're opportunists. They're not wise. We also, in many cases, make them to seem as if they know the future, and make it to seem as if they have so much power that if they put this in play, then this is what's going to happen next, and all of it is going to work out perfectly the way they plan it. No, they don't have that kind of knowledge, and they don't have that kind of power. They have wickedness in their hearts, that they do. But the power of knowing what's in the heart of Yahuwah, they don't. So it's important for us not to esteem them no more. Not at all, you see. Yes, indeed. They only do as Shaitan influences them, but they have no knowing. Because, you see, they're so stupid that oftentimes they do one thing thinking they're going to get one result, and you know what happens? They get the other. They get the opposite result. When they do all the things that they do, whether it be globally or locally, and think that it's only going to affect the people that they target, it shows their stupidity. And so we don't give them no more esteem. You don't give them esteem, you see, because they are stupid, you see. Now, what the wicked is there to do is to bring about the will of Yahuwah, is to bring about the plans of Yahuwah, is to bring about the workings of Yahuwah. So give Yahuwah esteem for the workings of the wicked. And that might sound strange and it might sound crazy, but I'm going to say it again. Give Yahuwah esteem for the working of the wicked. Because everything that the wicked does or think he is doing is only to bring about the will of Yahuwah.
To piggyback off of what Aki Mikhael was saying, and I will leave a link to the video in the description box so that you can go back and watch this video through its entirety, because he has so much just powerful information packed into the video. But I am now turning to the Most High Yahuwah's word, and I am in Job 13, and I want to read verse 15. It says, "Though he does slay me, I wait, but I show my ways to be right before him." Now, Job knew that it was Yahuwah that was slaying him. It was only by his authority that these things were happening, and he understood that anything that the Most High Yahuwah was doing was for his good, and that Yahuwah was going to see him through. And though, just like us, we sometimes don't understand what Yahuwah is doing, knowing that he is the creator and he gives and takes away will help us to begin to follow Yahuwah instead of trying to lead. So I am in Job 1, and I want to read verses 21 through 22. And it says, "And he said, Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I return. There, Yahuwah has given and Yahuwah has taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahuwah. In all this, Job did not sin nor ascribe wrongdoing unto Elohim." So Hashatan had to come before Yahuwah, and his fallen messengers had to come before Yahuwah to present themselves and actually get permission before they could do anything to Job. And that is how it is today, that Yahuwah has a hedge around his people. I'm now going to play a couple more video clips by Lady Shell 1978, and I think it's so important to be exposing the corruption that is taking place today, and tearing apart so many families. And so as I go through these videos and look into important areas of our lives, our spiritual walk, and provide as many resources as possible to help people to research and to ask questions, I want to make sure that I am just exposing the wickedness. As you listen to this bar attorney who was appointed to Lady Shell, 1978, his voice and his words, his everything about him shows his wicked heart and his lack of respect, his lack of compassion, and his lack of accountability for his actions. No one has held him accountable, and also his partners in crime. And you can hear it that he doesn't believe that he's going to ever have to answer to anyone for what he is doing and has done. And this is the state of this wicked land today, is that they have an arrogance and a hardened heart to where they aren't able to see what it is they're doing. And that is actually the Most High working, and he will use all of this for his purposes. And I just wanted to touch on this before moving on. And I say, please share all this information, because Yahuwah will use it in order to bring about true justice that won't be found in this wicked land. It will be only by Yahuwah.
Hi, this is Rochelle Coleman. Hi, Rochelle Coleman. Hi. What's up? I'm calling because they didn't release my kids. Now, yesterday they said it on the record that if I sign the papers, I get my children. So, why? No, they didn't. No, they didn't? What did they say then, sir? Because I wouldn't have signed the papers. Have you listened to the court record? Have I listened to the court records? What court records are you referring to? Not with my children. Why haven't they released my kids, or when are they going to release? What records are you referring to? The court records yesterday. We went to court yesterday with your wife. They said... Have I listened to the court records? They're not available yet. How fast do you think they work? No, what I'm saying is, when I went to court with your wife, they said, the judge asked, well, why can't Rochelle have her kids? They said she can if she signs these papers. So I signed the papers with the advisement of the lawyer, of your wife, and now my kids are not being released. So I just want to know, when are they being released? Well, I don't know. Did you ask the judge? They would be released? It was supposed to be yesterday. They weren't, so they told me to call you. Who told you? The clerk, the judge's clerk, Connie or Bonnie or something like that, told me to call you. Because I asked them, like, why haven't they been released? Because I called the center trying to go get my kids. And what did they say? What was the reason? They said I've got a call. So, do you have any information on my case when I'm getting my kids? Because you are my attorney, right? I don't have any information that you're getting your kids, but if you went to pick them up and they said what? That they can't give it to you, why? Because they haven't received a call. From who? From you. Or even the county. I called Kevin Hayward. He said he didn't have anything, and he said call you. So I'm calling you again today. It makes no sense to me, Rochelle. I don't know. So you're telling me you know no information about my case yet? I have lots of information about your case. I have no information about your question. But you're married to the woman who called me yesterday. She didn't tell you anything about the case yesterday? The notes I have don't reflect what you're telling me. No, I don't have that information. So you're saying that I'm not getting my kids back. That's what you're saying? I'm not saying anything. So what's saying I don't have the information that you're asking. So when am I getting my kids? I don't have the crystal ball, Rochelle. So what I'm saying, I don't have the answer to your question. Okay. So do you know when you might have that question, the answer? Well, no. When did they say they're going to get a call? They said, I called you yesterday after they told me to call you. The judge's clerk told me to call you. His secretary, the judge, his sec's office. To do what? Because they didn't release my kids. So when I called Mary, the social worker, supervisor. She's off today, and then I called Kevin Hayward, and I just left him. He said, call you. Well, they don't immediately return kids. They have to be... Okay. Hold on. You're not listening, and that's going to make a problem. Are you listening? Yes, I'm listening. Oh. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Mr. Balduf. Yes, I was trying to speak to you. This is Rochelle Coleman. I just wanted to report that I got your letter. Yeah, but it looks like you never filed your appeal. Well, I did request that from Christine Cook, and they said they only received a cover sheet or one sheet of paper. So then I attempted to try to file it myself, and then that's what Mr. Ross is contacting you to get it completed. Yeah, but that's why it looks to me as the real reason why it was sent back. Okay, so I need some assistance with getting that completed. Yeah, but it's going to be late. I mean, the disposition hearing is next, like, 2 weeks. Yeah, well, I did send the packet in, so most of the stuff Mr. Ross says he still has, and just like a few items. So and then what's the purpose of the appeal? What are you claiming? Me and Mr. Ross discussed I'm appealing the removal, and then the claim of neglect. What are you claiming that was done improperly? The whole entire case, because there was no facts that say that I harmed my children. There was not one fact presented. They were all... No, there's been a neglect hearing. They made a neglect finding, and that makes it moot. No, well, I would like to see proof of that, because there was no evidence. But everything that they brought up, we had striked it out. Here's the problem. I don't have anything, because I wasn't at the neglect hearing. But you said you have the files. But you said you have the files. I mean, you can look through the files. I don't have the file. I got a notice of appointment, and I have a neglect petition. Well, then maybe you and Mr. Ross should talk, because I don't know why we're having confusion. Whatever you need to do, that's your job. No, he told me that you hadn't filed it properly. Okay, so that's you bridged the gap. He says that. He says no notice of appeal. So we need to get... And I see a notice of appeal in your paperwork, but you didn't file it. Yes, I did file it with the county. They took 3 sheets off, and the lady stamped it into the way. So I did call, and now... Yeah, but where's your copy of the stamp? That's the one that you then have to serve on everybody. No, but the woman wouldn't give me that. She took the papers and asked for a copy. She gave me an empty copy. I can't make her do a job. I don't know what's going on here with this court, but whatever needs to be done over, that's now your job. So, what do you mean it's my job? I wasn't assigned to do an appeal. That's not my job. Okay, so I'll call Mr. Ross. You got Mr. Ross to say you refuse. You can call him anything you want. Call him. No problem. Call him lazy. I don't care. What's that got to do with it? No, you're not doing your job. You have to appeal the case. That's it. If we have to start from scratch that's all that we have to do. Just start over. Says who? I guess me, because this is your job. If you don't want it, just relieve yourself. I don't... My job to do what? To appeal the case. Yes, and now you're to appeal the case. I agree that I would try to help you. Are you too busy? Is that what the issue is? That you're too busy to properly handle my case? I agree to help you if you could answer my questions. What are your questions? You asked me did I tell me you have filed your appeal. Now you're telling me they would give you a copy. That makes no sense. They asked her for a copy. She gave me an unstamped copy, and then she took it in and stamped it. So I asked her for a copy that she said no.
Of coming out of the lies and growing in the truth. There are many, many videos out there exposing the corruption.
Yes, somebody didn't assign you to tell you that? Well, I'm asking for an appeal for my kids to get the removal process done. I'm asking for the claim of neglect to be appealed also. So those are the 2 things I'm asking you for your assistance today. Now, if you're telling me no, all right, I'm when the disposition, when the neglect and disposition is filed, then you'll have an order to appeal from. He wants a copy of the order. Where's the order? You have a copy of that. I do not. Well, then that's your job to go get it. What are you here for? Because you seem to not want to do anything.
That is William Balduf, Esquire, PC, attorney at law. 506 Washington Street, Suite D, Syracuse, New York, 13202. That's how he talks to people who have been unjustly violated. My 2 daughters, Faith and Hope,
have been stolen, and he doesn't even have a heart, and he's supposed to be a 7-day event. So I don't know what to say about this, but he wrote to Garrett, I guess on August 20th, this letter said, and he was requesting files and all this other stuff, but this court is corrupt. They're only acknowledging certain specific dates. The woman, Rachel, at the records department only acknowledged about 7 court dates. And I've been coming to court since October 30th. And every month, except for October 30th, I've been coming twice a month. I filed my appeal, and the receptionist wouldn't give me a stamped copy that I brought it in. So when she took the 3 pages of the appeal, she gave me a copy of just those blank ones and then stamped her copies and then brought them in. So I asked her for a copy, and she said no. I got to go through my papers to try to see if I wrote her name down. I'm like, sure I did, but this county is corrupt. This courthouse is corrupt and needs to be overseen. Please, my kids are being illegally seized and detained. I was told in court on the 18th of August that my kids can come home if I sign mental health papers and medical releases and all this other stuff, right? Okay. Now that was Mrs. Balduf, his wife. She didn't give me her first name. She didn't greet me. She said, "Hey, you." And it's like other people in the court. But that's how she has decided to talk to me. So this is crazy, and it really seems racial. And they're not just going to still nothing, but me not is making me look guilty. I'd rather put it out here for the world to decide instead of the world saying that I did it because I said nothing. And why didn't I file? I did file. I did request from my attorney, Christine Cook, to file an appeal. She would not act. She would not do her job, and she acted with the opposing counsel. She was playing both sides. She would get information from me and then run and tell them, stay in there with them, laugh, come back out, go in there with the meeting with the judge, private meeting with them. Then I guess they would, go up, come back, and then tell me something that I had to do or else. I never hurt my kids. This is only a mother that loved her kids. This is the truth. I've never hurt Faith or Hope. I've always loved my kids. Those are the facts. So if anybody that can help me get justice, please. I am beseeching you. You have a good day, and thank you. God bless.
I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and I will pick up in part 2, looking at who is in control when we are talking about the for-profit corporation, CPS, the kangaroo courts, and all of their other contracted entities that do business daily together for a profit, using kids as their merchandise, as the commodity, and getting away with it because the entire system is set up to protect them instead of innocent families. And I believe that we need to continue to speak out, and my focus will continue to be on the people of Yahuwah and anyone else who has eyes to see and who have been given ears to hear and who will accept the truth and continue to research. So I will end this video with another video clip by Lady Shell 1978. And then in part 2, I will continue to share her story as we continue to look at the impact of these wicked on our spiritual lives and that of our children, and what it is that the Most High Yahuwah is doing, because He is fully in control. May Yahuwah bless you in your seeking of the truth and turning from these pagan ways of this world and turning to Him. Shalom.
Who is it? Can I help you? Yes, what do you need?
I got a cab for you.
You got a cab?
Cab.
Yes, can I help you?
Huh?
Yes.
Yes what?
You got to chat to me about what, sir?
Talk to you about your kid.
About my kids? What's going on with my kids?
Shirley, they're claiming they got an order. Where's the order?
I'm gonna bring it down right here in a minute.
Okay, they're gonna bring an order to remove my kids. How you can't do that? Let me press my life alert, Shirley. Babe?
Calling for help.
They're trying to take y'all.
Calling for help.
Yeah. All right, bye. Babe, they're trying to steal you, okay? I don't know. They're not gonna tell. They're gonna do the same thing they did before, okay?
Call connected. Please wait.
Hello? Hello?
Rochelle, this is Max. Response for help. Do you need help?
Yes, I do. I need an officer here. I have people here trying to steal my kids without a warrant and without my consent. I need a police officer here, a supervisor, please.
All right. And what are they trying to do without a warrant?
Steal my kids. This happened before on June 24th, and I won my kids. Now they're telling me there's some kind of order. They won't produce any documents. There's no paperwork, and I have a lawyer doing the appeal. There's no case. They stole my kids at family court at 421 Montgomery. My kids are here. I'm not opening my door. If they kick in my door, that's fine. But I need somebody here for my safety because I had brain surgery, and the officers that are here are the same officers I just called a few nights ago, which they came yesterday at 9 p.m.
All right, ma'am. Are you at home?
Yes, I am. I'm at 231 Lilac Street, and this officer
All right.
is trying to steal my kids.
Okay, help is on the way. I'll be right back.
Hello, Tasha? Yeah, they're trying to tell me we have an order to take your kids. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to kick in my door. Go put me in the cage. Hurry up. Officer, what's your name? What's your name? Yeah. So you don't have no warrant to take my kids. What are you talking about?
I have it right here. Did you call for a supervisor, dear?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we'll wait for him to come.
Okay, thank you. And who is this woman?
It's right here.
Okay.
For removal of your children.
Now, how is that possible? What court date? I mean, we've already went to court. I'm already in Supreme Court. This is not valid.
Okay.
Who is this woman?
She's from CPS.
And what's her name?
Okay, we'll deal with this when the supervisor gets here so you can talk to her.
Hello? Tasha? Okay, you need to call the district attorney's office, okay? He's waiting for a supervisor. Faith, Hope, they're trying to steal my kids again. Faith, Hope. Faith, Hope. Oh my God, Tasha. Oh my God, they're trying to steal you. They're gonna take you. Get her shirt on. Come here. My kids look good. They got food. Who takes somebody's kids for what? What law? What part of the Constitution is this? I'm not releasing my kids. There's no warrant. Call the news people, Tasha. Tasha, get on the phone with the news people, okay? Please. I think it's 4. Please call them. There's no warrant. And there's some black lady here. What's the news? Tasha, get the news people number. No, it's my life alert. And they're just like, these are the same cops that I called. When I called the police on CPS, they don't come. Now, what gives them grounds to take my kids? Go on. Go in there. He doesn't want to identify himself. The CPS woman doesn't want to identify herself. I have car. There's no car number. I got 4 white officers and 1 black. Tasha, you got to call. Faith, I love you. You hear me? I love y'all. And I'm sorry. Huh?
All right, Rochelle, I'll pop on the way for you, okay?
Okay, now, I just want you to let you know that this is the Syracuse Police Department that I have litigations with, and they have been trying to hurt me. So if something happened, I need you guys to look into it because this is not right, and this doesn't make any sense. But thank you, sir.
No problem. We do have a sergeant coming, and
Okay.
I'll pop on the way for you, but I'll be right back, okay?
All right, bye. Tasha, you gotta call the news people because I can only call out unless I use. Now, for what reason am I getting my kids taken? What reason am I getting my kids taken? Then I asked the guy for the black woman's name because she comes with no ID, and they're not giving me one. They're not giving me. And yesterday we're just here. So what court date did I go to? That's why they put him at the end of the day. So everything is closed, so I can't report it. I want you to call the news people, Tasha, and I want you to try to find the Crime Stoppers number and call them and do a complaint against human trafficking and kidnapping, okay? So this is what's going on. Hello?
Hello, you called for a supervisor.
Yes.
I want to open the door.
No, I don't want to open my door, but I just want to know why these cops are here trying to steal my children.
If you open the door, I'll talk to you.
Okay, I'll just speak to the 911 people. Hello? Now, sir? Hello?
Has help arrived?
Yeah, no, the help hasn't arrived. The captain that's here is trying to make me open my door. And coercement. They cannot force me to open my door. They have no jurisdiction. The Article 6 of the Supremacy Clause of the United States Constitution does not give them permission to come in my home and kidnap my kids. Now, if they kick in my door, that's on them because now I can prove that it's forced entry and kidnapping. I'm not going to open my door to falsely consent. So if there's a higher person than this gentleman that came, because he's just as hostile as his officers. Yes, I complained yesterday online to the officers not taking my report. They won't even give me the woman's name that's trying to take my kids. Sir, I promise you, I've never hurt my kids. I did 4 months of them taking my kids, going through paperwork, and they did everything in their power to keep my kids. Now they're here trying to steal my kids. This is not, I don't think it's funny that the officers are laughing, and it doesn't make sense. When they're seeking...
All right, ma'am, would it be okay if I speak to the supervisor real quick?
He's outside. He wants me to open my door, and in fear, I've got to make sure that I'm safe. They're not legal.
Okay.
Yeah, so is there...
You gotta open the door, dear.
No, you're going to have to kick it in. I'm not going to be coerced. The Article 6 of the Supremacy Clause of the United States Constitution does not give you jurisdiction to kick in my door. So I will stand here while you kick it in.
You're gonna go to jail, dear.
Okay. That's fine. Faye, come here, Faye. Tasha, they're going to kick in my door. You have no jurisdiction to kick in my door. You have no jurisdiction. Who is that woman you taking my kids to?
We don't want to. It's CPS, child protection.
But what's her name? She needs to identify herself.
You gotta open your door, dear.
You know I don't. What warrant? What warrant?
Listen,
The warrant will tell me what you have to do. Just put it to the window.
if you just let her take the children,
No, I'm not going to let her. You are coercing me. What's your name?
you're going to get arrested.
I don't care about getting arrested. You're stealing my kids. What is your name? Your name's not even... He don't even have it. His name, MJ Letica. Come here. There, get your shoes on. Get your shoes on, because they're coercing me to steal my kids. And this black woman is standing here. Oh, he just went through my window. Tasha.
Excuse me, kids. Step aside, dear.
Okay. Here. Bye, Faye. Yep. Hello?
Hey. Hello. All right, dear. Put your hand behind your back for right now.
All right, Tasha.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Put your hand behind your back.
Yep, no problem.
Ma'am,
Stay
I believe
here.
these are the kids.
Yep. Faye, you're coercing me?
Well, I didn't coerce.
Yes, you are. This is not legal. Where's the warrant?
It's legal.
Where's the warrant?
She has it.
Well, give it here. I haven't seen it at all.
We're
Where's the
going to jail.
warrant?
We're going to walk
Okay,
out to
let
the
me get my
vehicle.
shoes.
All right, I'll put some shoes.
Do I need my ID?
Yeah, that's
No, you're
What
not getting
safety?
out.
What
You're not getting out.
safety? I haven't hurt anybody.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Mike.
Trust in Yahuwah with all of thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding, but in all of thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy. Are you searching for solutions and the answers so hard to find? Are the pressures of this world getting you down and you need some peace of mind? Why don't you cast your cares on Yahuwah, for you know he cares for you? Is there anything too hard for him that he cannot do? Trust in Yahuwah with all of thine heart. shall direct thy. I've had my share of troubles. I've had some ups and some downs. I've gone through some trials and tribulation. And Yah knows I've had some frowns. But in every situation, my Yah always put me through. And if you put your trust in Yahuwah, He'll do the same for you. Trust in Yahuwah, trust in Yahuwah with all of thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding, but in all of thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct. He shall direct thy path. 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 Hey guys, it's Hadara. You can get a free MP3 download of this song when you subscribe at setapartheart.com.